Welcome to Inside Out Talk Podcast. The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views or opinions of our sponsors, partners, or affiliates. The information discussed in this podcast is for general information purposes only and should not be considered as professional advice. Listeners should consult with a qualified professional before making any decisions based on the information discussed. We do not own the rights to any music or audio clips played during the podcast, and all rights belong to their respective owners. By listening to this podcast, you agree to hold harmless the hosts, guests, and producers from any claims, demands, or damages arising from the use of this podcast.
Bathini boy, bathi IoT yenzeni bona ma. Bayazulazo.
Sounds like you've been waiting to say that.
Bayazulazo. Bayifuna la ngakho.
Tango.
Yeah, what up guys? It's your boy Nkosana and I'm not alone. I'm with Nkosinati. Welcome to Inside Out Podcast. Hey guys. Yeah. Yes, Bati.
Dinsa.
Yes, Bati.
Dinsa.
Bati IoT Yarok.
IoT Yarok. IoT
Yarok.
IoT
Yarok. Magic. How's it, Magic?
I'm fine, man.
Man. I'm doing very fine.
I'm just stressed. I'm getting fed, man.
Yes, you're getting fed. Means of Shelega. Puto Abandu.
IoT Yarok.
Yeah. How much are you getting here from IoT?
How much am I getting here from IoT?
You're not sure.
It's a story for another day.
But that's a lot.
Yeah, I know. Spotify is on I. Fun.
You're not getting anything, I know. I'm just asking you.
I'm not getting anything. I'm not getting paid here, guys. I'm volunteering. I come here, spend my time on the mic voluntarily, so I'm not getting anything.
Yeah, no, me, I get paid. Me, I get paid. In some ways, you understand?
That is about phone ending. This is really what you're holding up.
No, I'm getting paid like where I'm working. Mostly,
Yeah.
You understand? Because I'm working, and then I had to come back from work and record. You understand?
Yeah.
You know, give people my headlines. You know, people are waiting.
People are always waiting. So for these comments, I've been. Some people are complaining. Why don't you drop consistently? So and I'm like, no, we're dropping consistently.
Yeah.
The thing is, we cannot drop every day because of our busy schedule. But if I, by all means, we will try to squeeze it in because this is our baby, man.
Hey guys, if you didn't know, we are too busy.
Yeah, that we are.
It's work, it's school. You know, it's IoT.
Yeah.
We also have other businesses that we are running. You know.
Yeah. Trying to secure the bag in every other way. Yeah.
We still trying coming up with something very interesting for you guys, you know.
Yeah.
But so I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah.
Let me not say it. Yeah.
Tango.
Yeah, let's get into today's news, guys. And welcome to the news. You never knew because they obviously knew.
Yeah.
This is your boy Nkosana again, and I'm with Nkosinati. Let's get into it.
Okay. So guys, esiqala ngazo ke namhlanje. No, before siqala ngazo namhlanje. And Donald Trump uthini? What is Donald Trump saying?
What is this thing? You don't have that?
No, I don't have. No. You can just say it from the top of your head. What is he saying? Anything that you can remember.
Saying like we taking the land. You know, we not there are. You say some people are not treated the way they're supposed to be treated in this country, and we are taking the land from there.
No, it's being honest. Must be some people. No, man, we're talking about the white people, right?
I'm not sure if he was.
It's the white people.
I'm not. You know why I'm saying it's the white people.
Mm.
It is because the comments there, the white people who are staying in South Africa, it made me realize that 85% of the white people are still racist.
They are.
You understand?
Man, like, racist because
The things that they were saying there, bro, I've never seen those things happening here.
Can you comment maybe one comment that you remember?
No, I can't recall. But what I can recall is there's this white lady, he written there that, white people are treated badly
Like South Africa.
here in South Africa.
Like South Africa. La.
Yo, who is that white person being treated badly here?
As in fact, these people like to act victims. I mean, and imagine, literally, it irritates me to a point because those people are the ones that must cooperate. Mas bakhumbuza apartheid, bataphatheka kabi bona. Masangadlala, babona baphatheka kabi South Africa. Bese badlala lento bebayenza bona. Lekadala. The first trip baphatheka kabi. No, mabahambe, USA, mabahambe. Man, futhi ilende yethu lena. Oh, futhi let's move on yakwata man. Yeah, there's no white person who's treated badly and these people are canvassing here in South Africa. Oh, yazi abantu bayafana nesivakashi wena Prince name.
They are
Isivakashi
visitors.
bese sizothi mara nayindini wayenyama sidla ngama weekend. Uvakashile la.
Nivashile.
No, these people but no.
I became so furious
Mm.
when I heard this thing, you understand?
Mm.
To a point, these people, they think like we are puppies. We are something that can be used to play with or what. You understand what I'm trying to say?
And why all of a sudden
It's
now
just like these small dogs, these dogs that don't grow.
I'm a chihuahua.
I don't know what
Yeah,
they call
they
it.
call them chihuahuas.
Yeah, they are treating us like those dogs.
I'm a chihuahua.
Yeah, they think we don't grow. Bro, we've grown.
Yeah.
We've grown. Our mindset broken work proper.
Yeah, true.
And you understand?
Why are they only mentioning it now just because Donald Trump raised it up?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Cards.
And also, what he has written there, because the president of South Africa responded then, yeah. He said what he said or what he has written.
He takes the tutorial statement. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway,
it wasn't an honest statement.
talking about the president, yeah.
On my point of view, I think maybe he was trying to show off, you understand, or trying to make us scared at some point. Like, bro, we are not like we are not depending on we are not depending from USA at some point.
Yes,
South
that's
Africa.
the only thing that we get supplied from.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
NRVs, all
Default, am I?
Yeah?
No,
the president is gonna come up with something. Trust me.
Okay, talking about the president again, yeah?
Yeah.
South African President Cyril Ramaphosa delivers the State of the Nation address at the City Hall in Cape Town on February the 8th, 2024. So on the 8th, this year, 2025, sorry, what am I doing?
February.
8th February, yeah.
But today is the 5th.
Yeah, also keep in 8th.
Oh,
He
already, it's something that he has written down. That's gonna be published.
No. Also like live TV.
Oh.
Yeah, so yeah, Isona. To those who don't know what Sona is a State of the National Address.
Yeah.
State of the National Address, ne? So on Thursday, the 8th of February, on a Thursday. So on Thursday, President Cyril Ramaphosa will deliver his State of the Nation address, SONA. Laying out government's plans and priorities for the year ahead, ne?
Yeah.
But what exactly is SONA and why should us as the citizens of South Africa care? The speech is delivered by the president to a joint sitting of parliament, which includes members of both the National Assembly and the National Council of Provinces. It's basically the president's chance to give the country a roadmap for the year ahead, covering everything from the economy and jobs to social services and infrastructure. As the head of state, the president uses SONA to report on the progress made in addressing national challenges. There is an opportunity to reflect on the successes and shortcomings of the government, giving citizens a clear picture of where the country stands. But for me, I feel like, okay, yes, made address the nation, but man, we've been given addresses, addresses. Look, guys, let's execute. We've been uzofika lapha sithembise ukuthi yes, we will try building jobs, we will try eliminate the unemployment rates that are high in this country. Let's execute once we see actions. Dallas Mamede.
Me, you know what I feel, man? This thing of Donald Trump and Ramaphosa, these people are old. Let's be honest.
They are.
These people are old and everything they get, they make it a joke. I don't know why. You understand?
They make it a joke.
They make it a joke. You understand? What he has written there on Twitter to other people is a joke. You understand? If you can go on Facebook now, search about that story, you find a lot of reactions. People were were laughing. You understand? Because people think it's a joke, and it's not a joke. You understand? You know what I feel? I feel like, bro, South Africa has to restructure their leadership. You understand? In terms of, I know we do need like older people to guide us. You understand? Because they say they've been there. You understand? Yeah. If you've been there, let the people lead and then tell them, show them the path. You understand?
True.
Yeah, because I've been listening to this guy, Penn.
Yeah, Penwell.
Penn.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy is talking and talking and talking. Then I'm like, until we come up with a solution as a country, then we'll be able to fight everything.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, I feel like all these people that are trying to act smart or are smart is their only problem.
Yeah.
Is it's a problem, they put it in different ways. In a way, this person is very smart, but bro, you didn't come with a solution. You're telling us what we already know.
That's what South African leaders do. You understand? They will tell you about the problem, but not the solution.
Yeah.
They will tell you about the problem. Hey, because you understand? But still, you're just talking. You didn't come up with a plan. South Africans, us as South Africans, we need to learn to plan. To plan, and then we need to learn on when to execute. To understand?
And another thing, I feel like majority of the citizens, we're not involved in our country.
Yeah.
We don't know the basic things of our country. We're not involved.
That's why we are not fighting when such things happen. Because we don't know what is happening. Do you understand? And it's so funny how that people, they're becoming aware of what is happening.
Yeah.
Bit by bit.
Yeah,
it's going there, Brian. It's going to be a war.
I wish I'd be alive to see that day, because you'll find people argue. People only notice or argue when something is trending. You'll find people arguing in a text about BRICS. But say, okay, guys, wait a minute. What is BRICS?
What is BRICS?
They won't tell you.
They won't tell.
But you high BRICS, but it's 18.
How they think about the real BRICS?
Yeah, well, I'm just making an example. We like to argue about things that we don't know. Yeah. But if we knew what we were talking about, I feel like we were going to reach some solutions.
It's good to know what is happening in your country.
Violence.
At some point, I'm not that one kind of a person or understand. But at some point, I do like create time to just learn what is going on in this country. Like now, I've been more involved in this thing of I've heard someone written, I don't know if it's Botswana or Lesotho, they want some of the provinces here in South Africa. They say they are belonging to them. You understand? Because now there are problems that are arising. You understand? Now they want to create more problems. Yeah. They want to create more problems. Now they say, hey, South Africa is fighting with, what is this country? Rwanda.
Rwanda. It's Rwanda. I think it's RWANDA.
I think it's Rwanda. Yeah. Something like that. What are they fighting for? Hey?
Yeah.
How did it start?
You see,
What happened?
those
Me, I like to ask myself those
Yeah.
questions. What happened?
And it gives you time to sit down and
Yeah.
and research about things that are relevant, because this is your country.
You can't-
Uyabona nebhomu la, ufile nawazi. Afike ezweni uNkulunkulu abuze. Bekwenzakalani la? Hey mina ngazi ngibone ngebhomu eRwanda ifile. What happened?
And also, to those people who like to, talk about this thing that they don't know on social media, they need to stop.
Yeah, you need to stop, because it's really tricky, because it gets to a point where you'll get arrested for something that you didn't know.
No, imagine someone posting about it, and now you copy the post and then
Yeah.
you paste it on your Facebook, and it's trendy. And the president sees it, they said, let's get that guy. Let's get that guy. Imagine.
Yeah. Moving on, my guy. Moving on. I've got quite some news today, yeah?
Yeah,
So we need to touch base and move on.
yeah.
But tensions are running high at Sanitary Secondary School in Durban. That's why pupils were involved in an alleged racial intolerance incident on Tuesday. A viral social media video shows pupils attacking one another outside the institution. 3 pupils were hospitalized with step wounds. You see, this thing of racism again. So it was obvious when they say racism, it's probably allegedly, and I mean, it's my guessing, what it was probably black people versus maybe fighting with white people. Racism. And then influence, because it catches up to our kids. That's all. Everything we do as adults, the young ones look up to it. Because
They think it's the right thing.
because this labantwana basesikolweni, where did they get the idea of just because this one is black or just because this one is white? phone.
No, they do. You remember this one guy?
So that's what I'm saying. They're learning it from somewhere.
Yeah, they're reading from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That
Mm.
you remember this one guy? We came with here on Saturday, so we were supposed to go out, and then we decided to come here and chill.
Saturday.
Remember that guy from 6th Street?
Oh
Yeah, remember what he said about the fight in his school?
I'm trying to get my train of thoughts.
So let me remind you. So this guy said, they were fighting with the white guy.
I remember.
They were still-
I remember.
They were still at school. Ne?
Yeah, I was a bit intoxicated.
Yes. So this guy says the teacher, there's a white teacher there, he said to the other white guys, you must create it so that you can go and
Imagine.
fight with those ones.
Imagine.
They fight with that guy. Understand? White versus the black. At school, this thing was driven by a teacher.
And I start to notice these things. Some things I don't notice them, but there's a school down Epedal. This is what I'm gonna say. I'm with my chest out. There's one lady that I was eavesdropping there. But this lady was complaining. The school this. I see white children always playing with white children and black children always playing with black children. And I noticed it. I was passing Namhlanje in the morning. I was on my way to work. I saw the black kids were playing as a group and the white kids were playing as a group.
Mm.
Even Nabu sports, I've noticed it. I think there's a Maba Felix saying they play sports. I noticed it's okay. There's a team Lapa. Their ground is divided into 2, I think.
Mm.
Napa trainer the whites, Napa trainer the blacks. What is that? You're teaching the children hate. And how are we gonna fix the country? As much as I know what I'm mentioning now is something that's taboo and the money but it's true. It's something. Listen to this. Because the more we're scared to talk about them, it's the more they persist. And we're trying to fix the country. I mean, what country are we gonna have? I feel like we're going back to step 1. Shoot about Steve Biko, Nelson Mandela, Desmond Tutu, just to name a few. Their struggle was for nothing because we're going back to thing is to step 1.
Exactly. We're going backward instead of going forward.
Why? There's no way you're going to develop as a country if we're still fighting against racism.
Look at we have one blood.
My
The
God.
blood is red.
Let them together and
Be all right.
come on, man.
But we want them
we need
together
a serious prayer.
while we still have. The problem is not with the children, eh?
Mm.
The parents. This thing comes from the parents. The older ones are the ones that are saying, you guys must not play with the black kids, or all the black parents, they say to the black child, don't play with the white kid. You understand? Yeah. Something that is driven by parents. And it's a wrong thing, you understand? As for me, I'm a black guy. You understand? I don't want to say I'm a black guy. I'm an African. You understand? Because we need to stop this thing of defining us with colors. Yeah. You understand? Because we all know there's no person that is white.
Yeah. It's a story for another day. Yeah. And by the way, I remember the name of the school and I'm going to mention it. It's H.M. Swart. Yeah, H.M. Swart Primary School.
Is it primary school or it's combined?
I'm not sure, but it's H.M. Swart and it's in Betan. Kill me if you want. Moving on. I said I'm touch basing and I'm moving on.
Yeah.
Families of the victims of the Lily Mine accident will gather at the site of the tragedy on Wednesday. They will be joined by Action SA leader Herman Mashaba and MK Party boss Jacob Zuma. It's been 9 years since Priti Nkambule, Yvonne Mnisi, and Solomon Nyirenda were trapped underground. They were killed when a section of the mine collapsed, engulfing the container office they were working in. Initial efforts to reach the container, some 70 meters below in surface, were halted due to safety concerns. When I see my mind, it breaks my heart. There are some professions or careers rather where umuntu makaphuma usho goodbye akazi ukuthi uzobuya somewhere. Those working in mines, the police, our police are the ones that are working in fidelity. And one of those career paths, it's those people are giving a lot to the country, and I feel like they're not appreciated. Yeah, they're not appreciated to a point
Just of the work that they are doing.
I've never seen, or I've never heard rather than seen, umuntu athi amaphoyisa ayasebenza because they're risking their lives. No, it's always amaphoyisa awasebenzi. Amaphoyisa. No, and not realizing what these people are at risk because of us. They're protecting us, and it's all I can say regarding this matter of mine is to the families of condolences. Big flow.
Yeah. It's stressful because we do have families who are working like in mines, in mining, in mines or whatever it is called.
Yeah.
We do have relatives, we do have friends. We do have a lot of people who are working there, you understand? And when you hear or when you listen to such stories, you become scared of. Why is maybe tomorrow can be one of the person that I know, you understand? Something like that.
Yeah. It's really stressful.
But there's nothing that we can do, bro. We need those jobs. We need money to understand, because it is said that, people that are working there, they get a they get it nice. Nice. It's a nice one. Yeah. Is it nice?
Yeah.
Is it nice?
Yeah. Majority of the people that I know about Sevens in my mind, they always say, "Hey, I think
how much do you think police earns?"
I think it's around 15K.
15K. Do you think it's
enough?
It's enough for them?
No, it's not.
In terms of what they're doing for the country, it's not. So, how much do you think they are supposed to get?
But again, I don't think any amount is enough.
Yeah. As much as it involves you risking your life, any amount is not.
Yeah. There's no amount that is worth of your life.
Yeah, there's no amount. That's true. We just need to give them respect and appreciate them for what they're doing.
Penny, I appreciate you guys. Keep doing the work that you're doing. And if your father or mother is a policeman or working for the leads or a soldier, or if Koramutomazi who's serving the country, just kiss them and say you love them.
Yeah. Nurses, the doctors, those people, bro. I was listening to this one guy, he's a doctor. He was saying there was a time in his life where he couldn't sleep because the hospital was busy.
Yeah, but
you understand? Now and then they are calling.
So those are the people that we're supposed to buy gifts for Valentine. No way, they prefer their gang to book side Valentine to me. Those are, for me, when I say let's spread love, I'm talking about such people.
How did you get there?
No, I'm just saying, passing on. I don't know I'm getting you understand, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, guys, to anyone who's saving the country, we appreciate you as Inside Out Talk.
Yeah.
We just want to give like a big shout out to you guys. Please keep on doing good. Keep on. You know, when you're doing good for other people, and then good is coming ×2 to you.
True. Closing it off. This one, I wouldn't say it's news, but a bit of advice. And I think we all need this advice. Even I was shocked. Now, when there are certain things, it's not now, this is in hand, but when you think about it and get time, and I'm one of the victims. I've been doing this, and I know you've been one of the victims.
Yeah.
Majority of us have been one of the victims. Okay. A stranger comes to you, ne?
Yeah.
A stranger comes to you and says, help me with only 1 minute of a call from your phone.
Yeah.
My phone is dead and I need to call someone urgently. And you, being a nice person, say, no problem. Take and make the call. Nah. Do you know what you have done?
I'll give that.
If your phone is used to call someone they want to go and kill or someone they just poisoned, and when investigation starts and they have to check who called them last and your number shows up. Yeah, well, you didn't think about it this way, ne?
What about that?
Okay. You've never, ne?
Yeah. I think that's the reason maybe God doesn't want me to buy it.
It's it. Let me break down what will happen to you so that you'll learn something today from this.
Yeah.
First of all, you will be arrested for whatever crime because your phone was used to make that call, and it will be considered that you know the person. That's why you gave the person your phone, and it's a known deal between both of you. Secondly, since the inception of mobile networks, your phone is your personal property, and your phone is your personal property that you will answer for anything that happens on it or to it.
Yes.
So for these reasons, you will be arrested and kept in detention until all investigations are completed. Even if the investigation takes 6 months or 2 years, that means you will be locked up for that period of time over the fact that you just lent someone your phone to make a 1 minute call. Do you now see that your good heart that is void of carefulness can lead you to something so bad? And ignorance of the law is not an excuse before the law. Don't be stingy with this information. Share it with your family and friends so they can. Don't be stingy with this information. Share it with your family and friends so they can learn from this. If anything like this happens to them, you will be guilty of hiding this information. I feel like this is very, very, very important information.
Yeah, it's very important. It's very important. It's very important. You know why I'm saying that?
Mm-hmm.
Is because I was a victim like today, if you understand.
Mm.
I used to back then, WhatsApp back then, we didn't have like the advanced WhatsApp that we have now, like, we can call someone.
Yeah.
Now it's simple because we just buy the internet. So you can't say you want to call someone with my WhatsApp. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You can't.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. You understand?
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So now WhatsApp has created like a more safe way of communication with other people. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
It becomes more easy and it's advanced because now if I'm gonna call someone on WhatsApp that I don't have their number,
it doesn't make sense. It really
they won't answer that call. I don't think they will. Or it's gonna come to them as a missed call. Yeah.
But maybe some, because of what's the word that I'm looking for? There's this word, man. Come on, listen, it's at the tip of my tongue. Because of Batin, wise, yeah, oh yeah, that way, man. Yeah, but yeah, because of that, they run to this thing is irritating. It hasn't 2 years, but the bazofuna ugu
Leave that
food.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's right. But anyway, guys, this was the IoT news. The news you never knew. Also, we're taking Princess Trap now.
No, carry on, bro.
Okay. Mm-hmm. But I know I'm gonna get there after this episode.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, this was the IoT news. The news you never knew because they obviously knew.
Yeah. I think it was in I'll tell me.
For sure.
Now he out here 1 year figure going.
Mhm.
So he's crying for help. I say, guy, hey, Victor, can you borrow me your phone? I just want to make it a 1 second phone call to my mom. You understand? I'm short of money. I want to go, like, maybe he's I'd say cool. I want to go to Leslie or want to go to King Ross, or I'm making an example. You understand?
Mm.
You want to borrow your phone to that person to make a phone call.
Then Nkosinathi that didn't know this information before,
Yeah.
was going to give it to him or was going to lend him. But now I'm going to say one simple thing.
What if you have it? What if, like, you can see, bro, like, he does
No, rather be safe and sorry. Rather be safe than sorry, my guy, because it's going to be something. Yeah.
How would you feel if maybe that person was supposed to ask money from someone, you understand, over the phone, you understand?
It's someone I don't know.
Listen, yeah, someone that you don't know. Yeah? And then now you don't offer help to that person. Yeah? And then now you go to your house or you go to a home, and next day you hear people saying there's a guy who was killed, you understand, because he was trying to how are you laughing now?
When I know what you're trying to do, you're trying to bring up a situation that is
No, at
Okay.
some point, when people are asking for help, there's a situation, obvious.
Oh my guy, think about this, man. I feel like if
No, I
you're supposed to
understand
die
that.
tomorrow,
Yeah.
you're supposed to die tomorrow. Whether I gave you that phone call,
What
nah,
if you were going to
Okay.
need the help?
this is what I can do. If I have money, if it's my guy, now you turn down, then I do that. Go buy yourself a time.
I think I call it. You know, people, they have like big advance amount on for
It's in any put it. They're always saying for any and passing if I know. No, my guy, this definitely. Yeah, sorry, my guy, I've never been to jail, eh?
Yeah.
Man, the stories that you hear, the documentaries that we listen to, Konabo Sylvester and Tawin Dogo. Tabanga, we have to go meet those people. God, Kosham Ninche, because here no go by here. Here Berry.
Who's gonna be that? Is me.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, here Berry.
me, I've been to jail.
Because that.
No, not like just to go, like not me being to jail, but I was visiting to jail to visit, you know.
Visiting and staying there. Yeah. You've seen your relative, sorry.
Yeah.
There's no way I know for a fact to try to go if I keep into a city, must pack it to one Monday to Sunday.
No,
But I can't.
no, advice on me, I must make sure that in life I don't find myself in a situation that is going to put me in jail. Yeah. That's the advice.
Yeah, they have been here. My guy, that's I've never been there. As I repeat, I've never been there. But the documentaries that I've watched and the things that people say, I mean, I can go on and down. They about to listen to 25 and up when I watch our team. Something else, my guy.
Numbers don't lie. Me, I'm a fan of numbers, but not these Zama gangster, you understand? Because other people, they join those gangsters, they don't understand the full meaning of those numbers, you understand?
Yeah.
So it becomes something that is stressful.
Yeah.
Seeing someone doing something that they don't know.
And as I'm talking about jails, ne?
Yeah.
And I feel like I need to mention this and we need to discuss this. I want even if it's for a minute, because I know how you do it. We grew up with Kasi,
Yeah.
both of us, we grew up with Kasi, and we see abantu intwana futhi little kids umuntu umthola uthola 15 usafunda, but wenza lezi zinto lezi zabe 27 up uhamba kuyekile to those boys don't have even the slightest idea of what they're doing. And I feel like if there's someone you know, maybe your brother or your friend who's doing these things, let them listen to this episode. Even if it's not the whole podcast, but just this particular episode. And like, I've never been there, but no, the
problem people, they don't want to be honest. You know, they are, what are they doing? Gaslighting. You understand? They don't want to be honest. There's no way, Jay, guys, just go to a dictionary, Search for jail. Find the definition of jail. Huh?
Yeah.
Jail. Jail means, you see, when you're not in jail, like now, there's freedom because you can do everything that you want.
Yeah.
When you are there, you are restricted. You go, you are governed by rules and you have to follow those rules. There's no way that you're gonna go do your own thing. Even they say no, there's a boss there when you come in. That boss follows the rules, bro. Imagine.
Yeah. And there are some people who are brutal because imagine if there's someone who's in there who's not following the rule. And the man is so good because you're not being protected by the law because should law is but is obstructing the hands of law or yabo lapha phakathi kumele uphathwe lo muntu loyo saphetha namthetho uzokwenzani lo muntu yakwazi nokwazi ukuthi ubabakha la sinext. I'm going to share a quick story. I was in high school then babizo munye ubaba ukuthi as advisor. This guy is well established now. But who are bosha before.
Yeah.
So bekafikile lapha as advisor because esikoleni sephelele democracy terrorism. As the Baba said, guys, I got arrested, but it wasn't for more than a year. But I stayed in jail and I saw that the slightest time that I spent in jail, I saw the most. Also, there's this boy who got arrested with me. But for different reasons, I never knew the boy. But in that they took the boy of 808. They molested the boy. Papa, you don't understand. To a point, also, the word is when they came in the cell the following day. But when the Ikaza put the pants in, the boy was no more.
He was dead.
Yeah. Damn. So, when are you telling me, Uguti, you want to go to a place like that? My guy, and the corner, as we so messed up.
I feel like people that are there, they behave like animal.
You know why? Those people have nothing to live for.
Yeah, there's no freedom.
You
You understand? There's no freedom.
my God, that's why they say, I want to talk about dangerous if they have nothing to lose.
Yes. That person is more dangerous.
They have nothing to lose.
They have nothing to lose. Look sharp.
Phela nakanandaba kuyenzakala.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Noma banga-add amanye iminyaka la.
He's already doing, bro.
Esavuma life sentence lana.
You know, there was a time.
Guys, singachazwa ifeni nokuthi yona ekhasi bayakuvuma wona nokuthi amajida athile. Sekukholisana sodwa nini. Come on. Wrong time.
I think last year, early last year or last of last year, I can't remember when I came in here at Betal, you know. You know, Betal is a big prison, you understand? Yeah. Not that big, but it does.
Yeah, it's second as one of the biggest, yeah.
Yeah. So there's this one like prisoner who ran out from the jail. Yeah, he escaped from the jail. So now they were posting him like, you know, the whole time.
That was scary.
Bro, I was scared. Or if I come back from work and then this guy standing in my door, be like, bro, don't say anything.
Yeah, it is scary. It is.
It's scary to stay in a place like Kunenjelekon. It's scary because when these people, when they escape, they can do anything.
Actually, prison break,
yeah, but he was still here in Betal and they found him here. Yeah, I can't remember, but I think they were last. Or Elokshin, I can't remember, but they found him here. Elokshin, somewhere we last. So, can't really remember, but I do remember there was one story of a guy who escaped. It was scary.
Yes.
Yeah, it was scary, bro. Like, imagine. Like, bro, you see, like, police were patrolling, like, day and night.
I had to watch with me. Unamamag nakubona ma-mic sa record isa.
Bili ba kung ganun you. Guys, ay napnaptaan. Ay na.
At tayo na before bang baba. Yeah, here to nga buhay kaya namin. That's man said that. But yeah, but it's something else. It's something else, man.
Yeah, it's something else.
Do you think ukuthi i-jail ijele or do you think ukuthi man sekuyafana bayala man to one time visa.
I'm fine, jail. There's no way we could tell you about
you get out.
So we get out. Now I know tell me. If you wanna see the real person, it's freedom. Zombona lo muntu. Yeah. Unless that, most of the people that go there, mental, people that are coming out of jail mentally, they're not okay because of the things that they see there. Unless, they are in some high prison where people are treated like, equally.
Yeah.
Then in some jails, there's no equality, what. They don't care.
Talking about jails, not to say jail, no shading weed.
Yeah, but we do have freedom. It's better than anything in prisons.
This is a basic need. We pay this thing, but you buy, kunjana, okay, so 10 rand, they give you 2 units. You buy a case one, you buy a case 100 rand, and they give you 30 units. What is that? I mean, those are basic
Things are getting expensive. Have you noticed that?
but as you know what my problem is, things are getting expensive, but jobs are getting more less.
Yeah, and it doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense. It's to balance. To balance the equilibrium. What is the equilibrium? That's what I'm supposed to say. Ema-TV mele bafaka ama-voice note or ama-mic. Athi makakhuluma la futhi record. Asakhuluma ezwe nje ne-voice. Yebaba. Awusiyeke ndoda ngamana. Kanti okay,
Yeah, me, I can't understand.
yeah, in South Africa.
They have like, it's in outage or shortage.
Yeah, and it hasn't anything wrong.
Yeah, my generator or yan. The money that you are paying is so much to a point that, they can buy big generators. Yeah.
When they take out the statements, bazofuna ukusebenzisa those bombastic words ukuthi umzala angasana cha izinto zikhuphukile nje. Yeah, the outbreak, the outbreak.
Outage.
Oh yeah, the outage of the alternating current was theoretically not direct to the direct current. So many of our voltages are not behind 270 amperes. Hey, tell us how you understand. Don't tell us about the outbreak.
Hey, we don't care about that. We are paying.
Because in Amasparta City, the rand has fallen because now the currency of the dollar versus the rand, we don't do that.
We don't do that. Take up the one.
Now they're confusing our parents. Those of us as well. Okay, so which is not
our leaders, instead of them creating solutions, they create more problems because now you are writing those big words. People they're getting messed up in their minds.
I'm telling you, it's gonna get to a point where we buy water like electricity, where you wanna buy a unit a month. It's getting there. I'm telling you.
In some STTs, it's like that.
Yeah, boy.
In some STTs.
And to be realistic, and this is the hard truth.
Yeah.
Angeke sibe rich so. Ngeke sibe nemali so.
That's it.
But
we can manage to leave. So on careful.
Yeah, but let's try with at least, even though we're not all wealthy or rich or however you want to define it, but let's all have some source of income. This thing is heartbreaking, Prince, to see a family of 5 and no one is working. To see a family of 8 and no one is working. That's why we end up doing wrong things. Obviously, I
was like, okay, we do have Eskom, ne? That is generating electricity, or it's a power source for electricity in South Africa. You understand? And it's the only company with the money that is here in South Africa, ne? How many what they call this thing where the electricity come from? These power stations, ne? How many power stations can be built?
And we don't
that man.
And we don't need to necessarily all use one source. Some use coal. My guy, why don't you use hydro?
Some must use solar.
And these things are natural resources.
It's a natural resource. Solars, they use energy.
Even coal is a natural resource because they dig this thing up, they don't make it.
Yeah.
It's there. There's wind. There's water. Water can generate electricity. What is the problem? South Africa.
You understand? Now we only have one power station that is big. Why is it that every province has its own power station?
And you say these things are affecting us, yeah? So I'm flying into me now. I'm meeting this one lady. She wanted to buy a dress.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, my sister. Like, Papa, wow, no, my sister. why don't you add something for your husband or your man for Valentine's?
Yeah.
You know what the response was? Hey, Valentine's Day, okay, so kupuka kangaka. You see, we can't even enjoy basic things. That's traumatized.
We traumatized.
Umbuzo umuntu Good Friday ukutshela nge-cross.
Obvious.
Good Friday yani? Cross kupuka kangaka. We traumatized. Traumatized.
We can't enjoy our time because of trying to fill the gap.
Even the slightest things, even parents no longer enjoy December because they're stressed. And
now we need to buy clothes, there need to be food, there need to be fireworks, there need to be drinks. You understand? It's a lot.
When it comes to Valentine,
yeah,
at this kind of moment, it's like celebrating love with his hate.
Exactly.
There's no love here, but we're celebrating what's not here.
And this thing was supposed to be something that was celebrated as a country.
Yeah.
To create a culture
of love. Yeah.
Promoting love, you understand?
True.
Because we really need love in this country.
All you need is love. Let's spread love. That's my motto. That's what I always tell people. It's like sisters or
yeah,
and then I get involved. All I can tell them is what happened. Let's let it pass. Let's spread love. You can't change what happened, my guy. You can't.
You can't.
Us bickering about it. I like to change the fence to commit me.
Exactly. And people need to learn, Wuri. As much as we talk about the president, we can't change the president.
You can't.
The president change must come from within, from the president. You understand? We can't. We can say whatever that we want. If this guy is lazy, when we say something, oh, we should look about it, counting dollars. Yeah. You see some of these things that we face in this country, you understand? They're causing problem, and we are becoming more unhealthy in terms of our mindsets, because we can't think, outside the box. You understand? Because we are scared. You understand? So, hey.
Yeah.
So, hey, it's a
yeah, what are you laughing at?
You're making me laugh.
Why? I wish they were cameras.
That's not the thing that you are doing now.
Yeah. I'm listening to you, man. Sorry, I'm listening to you. The thing is, like, something that I'm fixing here.
Yeah. But that, finally, the country there, I didn't umsebenzi omningi ukuze ilunge.
Hey guys, I'm catching through, yeah?
I didn't umsebenzi omningi ilunge. We got about Katie, like people that you see that are hungry for change. We got about my president.
Pen.
No, not Pen. My president is important because for the Arise Africa.
Yeah.
Arise South Africa, party or a member. I remember they in Arise South Africa.
Yeah, all I can say is...
And, Arise South Africa, I love it. They were going to bring the changes slowly, but yeah.
Change takes time.
Yeah, change takes time.
As long as there's movement going forward rather than backward, then it's a good thing.
Yeah. Arise South Africa. We need to arise by South Africa.
Arise. This is our country. No one is going to come and fix it for us.
We're not promoting Arise, guys. We're not promoting Arise, but we're saying people, they need to choose leaders wisely. They don't need to choose leaders based on what they have. Because I think Ramaphosa was choosing to be a president because of, hey, he got farms, hey, he got money, hey, he got... Hey, Petrus Motsepe got everything. But you'll never find him like fighting for the position of being a president. He got everything. Then there's a lot of people who have everything here, but they are chilled. They don't want the president position.
Yeah, I feel like also there are some people that are killing us.
In terms, when we are choosing our leaders, once we start to choose our leaders based on what they have, it's going to be a problem.
It is. But now, another thing is, how do you choose a leader when there's no way you can choose a leader? Let me make this clear.
Yeah.
It's ifana njengaseklasini
Yeah.
uma uthi, guys, I need 3 people, very
Yeah.
3 people.
Yeah.
I need 3 people who will give me distinctions at the final examinations. Probability is, out of the 3, only 1 was a Paga.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is, we need leaders, yes, but where do we choose from? Because we have people who have potential. They're scared. Uguti, I think they, and someone who has potential who can change the country around.
Yeah.
But they're scared to show up. So if we can kill this fear, if you have something, if you have a burning desire, light it up, pray about it, meditate upon it, do whatever you can, meditate upon it, listen to people who Martin, listen to people who are on the path that you want to go on. And arise, it was theirs. Kill the spirit of fear. Because we have leaders, my friend. We have leaders. There are some people that when you talk with them, and you'll be like, damn, this guy is smart. Why are you feeling into so? Why are you feeling into so?
That is why it is imperative that, when you are surrounded,
imperative. Keep on fool. Yeah. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. When you find yourself in a situation whereby you're seeing someone who's smarter than you, work with them.
Yeah.
Don't try to
Outsmart them.
them, you understand?
Yeah.
Work with them. Learn from them. You understand? I feel like that's the goal. That's what we need as human beings, you understand? Because now, South Africans, all of us, instead of us being together, we trying to prove a point that I'm better than someone, I'm better than who, I'm better than you. I understand. That is why there are people who are greedy now, because they are greedy in terms of they want to get more tenders, they want to get more money. You understand? Because they want to be big. You understand? And they want to be high there. And you have to understand that, people that fall are the people that are in a high position. Those who are down, they don't fall. They're already down. So be careful in your way of you going up, because you can fall.
Khona le ngoma leya ka Lucky Dube. I love that song very much. Ithi, be nice to the people on your way up.
Mhm.
Or be nice to the people you meet on your way up, because you might need them on your way down.
You might need them on your way down.
Yeah, and but another thing that I'm noticing there is,
Yeah.
as much as I get some light bulbs. Oh, maybe this is happening because of this. I feel like majority of the people in South Africa particularly are thinking about their own pockets, because they can see now, but the country is talab. And so it's I'm telling most of the people that are having that mentality. You can go ask anyone. There's the saying,
Yeah.
you can go to any place, yeah. If I'm not government,
That's the mentality.
then
And it's a bad mentality, because this thing of it's even applying in our waking environment. You find out that, you are waking in an unhealthy environment, and you can clearly see that, where you're waking, it's not healthy. You understand? When you're trying to change, and then the people who are
the very same
back then, they were there before.
and you know what's fine, the very same people who are enslaved, ne?
Yeah.
Abanenking, abahlukumezayo, are the very same people who
Yeah.
and not realizing, guys,
Yes.
yeah.
What we need is the country. It's that 1% change every day. 1%.
1%.
Let's try to change our mindset. I feel like we need more teachings in terms of how we can change our mindset, because for us to change as a country, we need to change our mindset first.
Individually, so.
Yeah, individually. So
Yeah.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Because now there are people who want to change the country, but you find out they're still doing wrong things. How are you going to change the country while you're still doing the wrong thing?
Yeah. So it basically starts with you. Start with you. Change yourself, because there's no way you can change someone else if you're not changed.
2026, we going to choose a new president. You understand? 2026. Next year, we are going for a new president. You understand?
Yeah.
Are we going to choose the same president that has created more problems in the country? Or are we just going to choose someone? Understand? We need to be careful.
And you know what's funny, ne?
It's funny because we, as people, we're the one that are going to vote. You understand?
Yeah.
And when we vote them, we vote for the same people who are destroying the country. Me, I'm going from Port Danata.
Okay. You know what's funny, ne? When I look at the who are fighting for the presidency position, looking at Abu Malema, Jacob Zuma, you can mention Bonk, of all the political parties. At some point, these people are friends. And now what I'm thinking is, because I'm going to give you an example of I feel like everyone knows them. Jacob Zuma and Julius Malema, those people are both members of the ANC.
You know,
and now the very same people, they're against each other. And you're telling me, if Jacob Zuma disappointed the country, what are the probabilities of Julius Malema doing the very same thing?
100%.
Let's use common sense. There's no political science or there's no political intelligence in saying is Sarapati now as a person who has no idea about politics and think about it.
At some point, to me, I think all these parties, like the MKs, the EFF, they are still part of ANC.
Yeah.
You understand? They are still part of ANC. At some point, in my eyes, these people who are the founders of ANC, or these people who are controlling ANC, you understand, the country, because ANC controls the country. These people who are controlling ANC, at some point, if ANC loses some votes, and then maybe EFF takes over, still the same people who are running ANC gonna be still the same people who are gonna be running EFF.
Yeah,
because they are underground dogs.
The
dogs, the underground dogs. They're operating
monopoly.
The monopoly there, dogs. Monopoly. Pass you look nje ngizothelazini dlala ngabani. Why there are so many political parties? Why do we need a political party first? Why can't we have a leader who's gonna lead the country? One leader. And then when he dies,
but then
another leader takes over. Or when he fails, another leader takes over.
The thing is, a country consists of provinces. So we need one person cannot lead the whole country.
We need leaders from each province.
So what you're basically saying is we need one person actually to
be a leader of the country.
And then who's gonna elect the other people?
Yes.
I'm asking who's gonna elect the other people. Based on what? Because
to tell you the honest truth, that's the case. I would say I'm not same case. I'm not saying in Mpumalanga because I'm young in Mpumalanga, but where the places that I've been, I know there's that one guy, bro, Umbona, this guy is outside the cast. Because he does everything he can for cars. Not because he's trying to get his cool, because of most of the people they're trying to get his cool, you understand? Not because of that, but because of trying to serve the communities.
Yeah, that's guys. Guys, I'm closing this off. Unless it's settling down.
Maybe I'm going for politics.
I have one.
But bit by
I'm
bit.
behind you. I'm want to support you in every way possible.
You understand? Maybe I'm going for Arise.
In every way possible.
I have this thing of Arise South Africa is going to arise.
Yeah, guys. Talking about Arise, a voice note Arise tonight. So we have our first voice note. It's just one voice note, but it's a start. As we were talking about it, even though it's baby steps, but it's the only going forward. Man, then jump decide. So now I can finally say the words that I've been dying to say. Welcome to Talk It Out. brought to you by the IoT.
And if you didn't know, for us to receive your voice note, guys, make sure you get in touch with us on our WhatsApp number on 081 403 1322. Get in touch with us. Bye, Danke.
On the down by.
Siyarebuka. Siyabulela. Siyabonga.
Yeah, so I mean, so
Rialebuka.
as my speaker son, I don't know if you want to share it.
I was thinking if like we can attach it to this episode.
Yeah, we're going to do that. I'm going to send it to you.
Yeah.
I'm going to
I
send it
think
to
that's the best way, because if we can just gonna play it here, I don't think it can pick up.
Will you be able to attach it though?
Yeah.
Okay, can I please try playing it if you want to hear this?
Let's let me do this, because we really want to hear what the people are saying. So I think it's gonna be good if you just put it in, so we can really hear it. Understand? Yeah. Please make sure your volume is it's up, but
Moderate.
moderate.
So firstly, what I'm happy about this voice note is this person listens to us. We told them, remember there was an episode where we were like, guys, please keep your voice notes as short as possible. Rather, you send multiple voice notes rather than a long voice note.
Yeah.
So this person kept it to a minimum of 1 minute, 25 seconds.
Yeah, you can very short ones. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Hi everyone. I hope you guys are good. I'm not going to say my name, and I hope that's okay. So I'm a new listener to Inside Out Talk, and I just wanted to give you guys your flowers, currently on episode 3, and it's quite interesting, I must say. It's actually something new, fresh breeze of air, because I loved the part where you guys actually spoke about the reasons as to why you love each other as friends. And that's not something that you see most of the time from guys, or that you hear most of the time from guys. So it was really something interesting, and I feel like a lot of gents should actually take some advices and tips from that one. But it would be quite a better world if guys were to be able to actually show affection to one another without being seen as gay or anything like that. It sort of provides a safe space, as we as women, whilst it's easier to talk with each other because we are not shy from expressing such things. But with guys, it's a bit difficult. So I think what you guys are doing is proper, and I hope you will continue doing it and your podcast will grow. So yeah, just giving you guys your flowers.
Yo. Thank you. Yo, thank you very much. Thank
It's
you.
cool. I've never thought people do really sit down and really get to
Yeah.
listen without trying to respond, you understand? But listen to understand,
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
That was thank you very much.
Great reviews. Great review very much. It's one of my great reviews so far.
Is
You
it?
understand? Even though we haven't gotten so much, you understand, but it's one of the best, or the 5-star review, I'm gonna say. Okay, I'm giving it 5-star.
Thank you guys. This was the Talk It Out from IoT.
Yeah.
So my guy, any last words? Any last words you want to say?
Any last words, I mean. So I'm just gonna